Hi, welcome to the Sanders Kitchen. It's good to be home. We had a great vacation, but I'm excited to be home and start cooking back in the kitchen again. If you haven't checked out the two videos we made while we were away in the motorhome, let me tell you, they're really cool, so go check them out. Also, don't forget, we are doing a giveaway when we get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're less than 50 away. So if you want that salt and pepper grinder, which are really neat little kitchen gadgets and not cheap ones either, then please watch that video and send us your information so you can be in the drawing. Also, while I'm at it, please take the time to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that already. We love you guys and we're excited to be cooking for you. So let's get started making some deep fried baby back ribs. So let me tell you what's in the ingredients. I hope you have a long list, pencil and paper handy, because there's like 4 or 5 ingredients. Okay, we have a beautiful rack of baby back ribs. We have 2 cups of all-purpose flour for dredging. We're going to mix that with a 1/2 cup of cornstarch. Before we dredge the ribs, we'll be using this ultimate rub and seasoning. It's called Bone Sucking Good. I'm telling you, it's really good stuff. I like it. And I'll put the link in the description so you can order it, or you can call Chris and he'll send it to you. We're also going to have some coatings, like you have barbecue sauce on your ribs and all that. Well, we are going to be using some Sweet Baby Ray's on some of the ribs. We're going to be using some sweet chili sauce on some more ribs. And then on the other 3 or 4 ribs, we're going to be using this Blackstone Korean sweet fire sear and serve. And let me tell you, it is some good. So, hey, the oil is already at 350 because I didn't want to bore you with that. We're using vegetable oil, and I'll probably throw it away later. Let's get started making some deep fried ribs. I think the first thing we'll do is take the cornstarch, mix that in with the flour. The secret is the cornstarch mixed in with the flour is supposed to help give us a crunchier outer coating. And so we're giving that a try. Now, I've done this before. I just hadn't used the cornstarch, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So we'll set this off to the side. And now the first thing to do is we're going to remove that white membrane. So get your fingernail up underneath that and grab it with some paper towels like this. And it doesn't always come off perfect. But it will come off. So here we go, like that. And now we're going to cut the ribs into slices here. And I like to cut it from the bottom. That way I could see the bones. So here we go. Get through that first one. Alrighty. Here we go. All right, so that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to cut all of these ribs. You can see it gets a little easier in the middle, and then we'll start seasoning them. Be careful, you don't cut your fingers. Okay, so now that the ribs are all cut apart, the next thing to do is get some seasoning, your favorite seasoning, and let's season these babies up. Maybe lay them over on their side. We just want to get them seasoned real good. So just flip them around, season your ribs before we dredge them in the flour. because they're just not any good if they don't taste good, right? We'll get the flour here. We're almost ready to fry. So we're just going to dredge them. That's an important step. Just want to get them really coated well. And we're going to do that to all of these, and we'll show you what it looks like before we start frying. Ooh, man, look at that. Climbing all the way up to 340, 350, 355. Turn it down just a smidge. It's time to start putting the ribs on. Yeah, here we go. Oh, man, look at that. Pretty. Got to put them in slow. You don't want it to overflow, you know. Don't put too many in at one time. I think that's about all I'm going to put in. I don't want to overcrowd. How long should we let these stay in for? Until they're golden brown. We'll show you what it looks like in a few minutes. Ooh, I think these are getting close to coming out. Let's see how they look. That's beautiful. I think we're ready for the next batch. Well, the ribs are out of the fryer. It only took 4, maybe 5 minutes per batch. If you fry them in 4 batches, then no overcrowding, whatever, hey, great. But it's time to eat. Pam and I are like smelling these ribs and we can't take it anymore. So here we go. We're going to season them up. Let's see, my first one I'm going to go for is the sweet chili. I'm just going to paint some of that on. Put some sesame seeds on it. Now look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Watch this. Holy mackerel. Great flavor. Let me go ahead and do this Korean sweet fire sear and serve. Just like to paint that on. Paint that, drop that on there like that. Look at that. That's a good sauce. Tender, oh my God. And for the last one, sweet baby Ray. And let's give it a try. I'm telling you, those 3 sauces are also different, but they're also good. It's amazing. And I think having a nice assortment of flavors is where it should be. Holy mackerel. Well, we sure hope you enjoyed our video on fried baby back ribs. So this weekend, get you some baby back ribs and some sauces and deep fry them and have a great weekend. We want to thank you for tuning into the Sanders Kitchen. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that. And God bless you.